Hey, you went viral recently. I saw you on Daily Mail. You were beefing with Cardi B online.
Yeah.
You guys exchanged a tweet back and forth. That's hilarious.
Yeah, it was kind of, I think one of those things got blown out of proportion. It got covered by like 20 news at least. Everyone hit me up about it. It was just kind of, they recently banned Andrew Tate, who's an extremely controversial figure, says a lot of things I don't agree with, but he also says a lot of great things for kids about you have to work hard, take care of yourself, no one's going to help you, get in shape, if you want to make something happen in life, you have to go make it. So he says some good things, but he got banned from all social media, and Cardi B was left on, and her message is, trade sex for men, shake your ass, be a hoe, do drugs. I just thought it was, I wasn't saying she should have been banned, but I'm saying, why you're banning this guy as a role model for boys, but you're allowing this girl to stay up, and I think it was really fair, and it kind of blew out of proportion.
Now her response was, I'm married, I don't smoke weed, I don't pop pills, I don't do coke, I'm a mom of 2 kids, and I do a lot of charity work. But hey, let me put Cardi into it to defend a man who defend misogyny and rape. What's your message to Cardi B?
Hey, if that's all true, good for her. I have nothing against her, but just to say this guy is talking about misogyny, she's doing the exact same thing, but female version, talking about taking advantage of them for their money. So how are you gonna say that? And I don't agree with some of the things Andrew Tate says about women. I'm not saying some of it is misogynist.
Right.
But it's I think he has his right to say it, just as she has the right to
rap about.
She uses men. So they're both kind of saying some ridiculous things. So why is one acceptable and the other's not?
So you think Cardi B is a bad influence on young girls and
I don't think she's a bad person, but I mean, I don't think she would even think she's a good role model. It's
right, you don't think she's a role model?
Yeah, and I would try to paint myself as a good role model for kids. I mean, probably better than her, but teach these little kids to shake your ass and trade sex and I don't know, maybe she shouldn't do drugs, but I have a feeling she probably did or does.
Right.
I'm pretty sure, could be wrong, I don't do that well, I'm pretty sure I heard her rap about coke and whatnot. So it's just not, it's not the best role model for kids, versus Tate telling kids don't do drugs.
Right. Now what's your message to Cardi B if she's watching this?
Hey, no beef unless, if your man wants to scrap, we can go out there and run those pro boxing fights. But if not, I have no beef with you. So,
right. I don't think Offset...
We have beef. If we don't. It's up to you. So.
Offset's a rapper, but you're a former Strikeforce champ. I don't think he wants any smoke with you.
You never know, right? We do celebrity boxing matches.
Right, you're down to box Offset if he wants...
Sure, I'll box, because I'm not a boxer either. That way we're both stepping out of our zones.
You're a grappler.
But MMA, that would just not even...
Yeah, it wouldn't be fair.
Time in a knot.
You're American Jiu-Jitsu.
I'm not a boxer. That was always my weakest thing. So going to box and sure.
Yeah. So I mean, if Offset's down, you're down to get in there and box him.
I'm in no way calling him out. I don't really know the guy. I'm just saying if Cardi B wants her man to beat me up, I'm down.
That's what's up. And then now Andrew Tate, you think eventually he's going to be, because right now he's deplatformed. Every major platform has kicked him off. You think they should allow him back on, and he's not that bad of a deal?
They should allow him back on. He does say some ridiculous things, but I think he's a guy I've known for a while, not super well, but I've been contacting him for a while. He exaggerates and overdoes things, which a lot of men do that when they're in groups of small friends. Will say things they don't actually mean, will exaggerate things.
Right.
And I think for most of us, I can look at that and see that he's clearly joking, not being serious. But I think some people were taking too much to his word. And I saw an interview after he did acknowledge to maybe not wording some things in the best manner, and that he needed to be more careful. Because he's been giving interviews for 5 years, but in the last few months is when he really started crossing over to millions, and he's a lot of things that he got banned for are things he said years ago. So.
Right. So you're friends with Tate. You know him. You've exchanged.
I know him. I don't want to say we're friends, acquaintances. We've talked a few times. Don't want to go as far as friends, but we always had positive relationships.
Here's a question. He claims to be a kickboxer. Can Andrew Tate fight? Well, I mean, you're a Strikeforce champ.
I haven't watched a ton of his fights, but he definitely can fight. I don't know if he's going to beat who he's going to beat, but I would love to see him and Jake Paul or him and Nate Diaz. Or,
who wins that one? Andrew Tate and Jake Paul?
I don't know, because I think Andrew Tate can fight. I think Paul can. Everyone looks past Paul, but they're not giving the guy the respect he deserves. I think he's finally getting it after knocking out Woodley.
Right.
But Paul's I didn't give him any respect to him either. I made fun of Paul, being he's a dork. But after watching his last fight and last couple fights and hearing stories about him training, knocking people out in training, I'm hey, he's a real deal, and I respect him.